Yeah, I got room for this. Okay. So I was just watching a guy named Tanaka. He's head mission maker over at Coalition, the guy that organized CCO7. Yada yada, but he was streaming how to do his mission framework, and I'm always curious about how every community runs their own stuff, so, you know, I jumped in. That was fun, but I was also looking at some of the new things 3CB developed. I've been spending all day today editing out how many gigs of footage. Like, let me actually go in my recycling bin right now. 124 gigabytes of footage. Jesus. That was a pain in the butt. Ah, man. You know, I just realized something. This stream element, this was still on the guy I raided, so that's... How do I fix that? I mean, it should be... No, it exited host mode. Okay, so maybe I'll see you guys in chat. If I don't see anyone chatting in 5 minutes, I'll know I broke it, but... Yeah, anyway, some of the new things in 3CB, which I'll be making something out of at least. I do love this thing, though. That looks sexy. That's nice. I mean, it's funny how it compares to TSB, which is really SG's M60, but you know, I haven't even looked through everything just yet. There's also some new truck textures, but that's okay. Logi's Logi. I will admit, it just looks... I know what they were going for, but the fact that that thing's attached to these little 3 poles right here makes me laugh. Like, they didn't need to add this stand there. They could have just put the top of that on. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, the new M60s are pretty awesome. I'll give them that. I don't understand why 3CV AAF is on every side, but like, you know, they use like Blue 4, and then we have, you know, Op 4, like all in the retextured. That's an interesting choice in my opinion. I'm just trying to look for everything that's new, and then we got the new missile truck. Well, that's the older one, but you got new missile truck textures. I can always have Jay retexture some of these bad boys. Oh, that's probably always been there, but I love that puppy, the minigun frickin' thingamajig. It's a beautiful piece of work. I don't think there is anything else in here that is new other than this stuff. I read through the changelog, I just don't remember anything in the changelog because I'm blind as hell. Yeah, it's the Arma 2 PMC, Vic. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Let me show you guys some of the bullshit I'm thinking about doing. Just because I want it. Now I gotta find that silly thing again. There she is. Okay. Bear with me here. I don't want to do the driver. I want to do the gunner as the playable. And now I need to tab out and grab something. I'm gonna have to write this one out too. Okay. Bear with me. This is a very dumb idea. Okay. I'm gonna have to write this out. Okay. Trust me, this will be worth it. Did I write that right? Yeah. Yeah, that should be right. Someone from TMTM sent me that after I asked them how they did it. And to show you guys what it means, we'll go ahead and demonstrate real quick. Then again, let me, just because I know you guys are going to hate it, let me just go to hearing real quick and turn that off. So I'm going to go deaf. The next meme mop I make is going to showcase me playing around with this thing. Why did it put me in there? It's because I didn't set it as the play. No, I did. Frickety jackety sack. Because I hit that one instead of that one. There we go. Send in GOAT Team 6 now. JY, thanks so much for the 14-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a little kick out of this dev stream. I hope you're staying safe among COVID-19. There, I said it right. So now, if I ever do another pay for pain, that's being added as a script I can put on vehicles, because I'm pretty sure if you put that on a tank, it won't stop shooting. He's gonna do the shooty shoots. All right, let's get a 140. It would probably be rescripted as a T14 because of mod named values. So we just once again, Liru playing with stuff that, honestly, the world should not have told him. Now I just go into you. See, I know for some ammos it might not work, but we'll learn that when we get there. Yeah, I know, because the Vic's originally from Arma 2 PMC DLC. Nah, it doesn't. Well, see, yeah, it still goes through the reload animation because it still puts a round in because it's scripted to do that. We could probably find a way to get that script and then just fire that automatically, but it doesn't burn through any ammo. But that on, like, an auto cannon would be horrible, or a missile launcher. But yeah, I won't do anything about that. Like the you know, the commander seat for the K variant that you know, is the autocannon. Yeah, that having infinite HE ammo is mean. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything else new with 3CB factions. Just kind of going through the scroll here. But I do love the I mean, just to compare it with our own 60. Like, it's not identical. It is very close, though. Well, I mean, that's expected because of the type of tank. But, you know, it just... it's so nice to have another version. Because this one, sometimes its armor value can be an annoying little shit, so... Good old TSB assets. I'm gonna go from the bottom... But I don't think there is anything else new other than all of the factions. So, I mean, if you're curious about it, feel free to go through it. But I'm, at least mod set wise, I'm not seeing anything else that I would personally go over. I just love, I just love how they, Everick, if you're listening, like, you didn't need the frickin'. You just needed the little rotationary piece. Did you really need the base plate, buddy? This just looks so derpy. I'm sorry. Like he's got his own little section. They have legs on them in real life. Are you kidding me? It looks so funny. It looks like I would just attach it to the top, you know? I'm not mocking it. I'm just laughing at it. It's a real life. If it's a real life thing, I trust Everick, but it looks so funny. But Everick, if there's anything else I should look at while I'm out here, please let me know. Because I'm trying to get inspired. I want to do a motorcycles op. Now I need a Yu-Gi-Oh mod so I can have my card games on motorcycles and make a meme out of that. That'd be nice. Yeah, I've also noticed, I can just tell by the texture that is from NI Arms. That's the Ishmai whatever the hex. Just watch 3CB eat everything from NI Arms, and then, yeah, the AK-47. Just, you can tell by how shiny it is, which is really weird to say about an AK-47, but that's how I can tell. Because I recently shoved a bunch of those in the other. Like, so look at these guys. Look at how their AK, you know, that's an RHS AK. Well, if you scroll back up, you can just see the shine of the buttstock. That whiteness on the buttstock, that's what gives it away that it's an NI Arms HK. When you work with these assets for years, man, you'd be really surprised what just comes up, you know? Put mag proxies on them, noise. Oh god, the fucking tractor. Weaponize the tractor. I'm so done. I was, is that an MOS site on a Car 98? Okay. Or that might be a Mosin. Either way, that... You also up-armored the VIP? Yeah, I'd figure that. Oh, man. But yeah, I know these. I'm gonna use those, then. I like how we have these with the US skin for the Cobras. At least I think that's a Cobra. I don't know. I can, some warfare I want to do with it. I just can't remember what. And of course, he mentioned the new bunker assets too. I'm just trying to think what we're actually gonna do. Like... Now, I will admit, I'm having like a massive writer's block now. I literally thought, hey, we can make some 40k scenarios for TSB. We can make something with the new, let's go old school. Let's go old school. Give me a time period where I can use those new AVN thingamajigs. So here, if we just go up to the 3CB section, 3CB Cold War early, something with the AAV PNs, because I'm assuming these are amphibious. I mean, that would make a lot of sense, right? Because I've seen them. They're duck boats. Fallujah battle with the AAVs? I mean, I just did a Fallujah thing in Durkistan. I don't know, chat, what do you think? Based off the map, we could do something else in Fallujah with these new assets. We could do Fapovo and go with Cold War, US versus Russians. Trying to think what else we can make here. We also do the counterinsurgency on Lithium. We could have Russians versus Americans at Scotland. You know, I'd love to do some more like messing with like South American countries, but I am really burnt out of using Nazahuasco. And that's like one of the only maps you can do that on. I mean, we could also have Advanced Vietnam War on San Bentine. Just trying to think of some concepts here. Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Finally I get the off for my marine bunnies.
Bad Wolf, your marine bunnies, eh? Your marine bunnies, eh? Fluffers will remember this. I know that's because the text-to-speech changes the word. Bad Wolf, thanks for the 28-month resub and 55436. Wait, 55463. I am dyslexic. Jesus Christ. Thanks for the 5-month resub. Hope you both keep enjoying the ops. Hope you get a kick out of this. And you know, Ice, you're right. I haven't done a Porto op in a while. The last one was about 1 year to 2 years ago. We started in the top right corner, and we took it right to left. It might be time again to do a Porto op, but with the AVVPs. I've got a different plan for Georgetown, and I need to go rip Cherry's file apart. But we can go see how things work. Hold on. Why is Mother texting me? Oh, she apparently bought a shit ton of food, wants me to cook some stuff. Okay. I can do that after stream. Okay. How would Liru make a naval mission? First off, let me change the mission or map command to reflect that we've switched it to Porto, so when people look at this and it says that it's Altus, I won't get bitched at or asked a million questions about where Porto is on Altus, because people will do that to me, and it's funny. Alright, with any naval invasion, we have to have a faction. Since we're using the AAVPs and we're going to theme this like 1980s, let's make this, let's do like a Cold War-esque scenario. 1970s or 80s style. For taking over Porto that has some sort of communist background. I'll make them Middle Eastern based, but it could be Panama. I'm gonna have to do a lot of research then for Panama. Okay, no, I like that. I haven't done a Panama thing ever. With the exception of when I did my prep for Ghost Recon's campaign. So I don't remember how to make Panama kits. But yeah, no, I mean... Well, I know, yeah, so I was just thinking based off the terrain, but no, we could do Panama instead. So, where's the LHD? That's... no, that... Frickity frack, where is it? Where is my L? I hate you for saying that it's the VIV. What? If I just type carrier... Oh, yes, RPG carrier. Thank you, game. Really cool. Static ships. They call it assault ship. Yeah, we're doing the Keyshawn. Okay, that's A-okay. How do I make it open its butt? I don't think I've ever used this thing, actually. Oh dear, Liru's gonna have to figure out new things. I know it's too close. I'm just idealizing, okay? Okay. This is fine. You gotta remember, like, if they're gonna be amphibious, it's gonna take them forever to get on the VIX. Can't open an editor, so you gotta open it mission. Okay, it's probably some scripts you could run with it, but as long as I can open it, that's okay. Alright. Issue is I don't really have any, Well, actually, no, that's a lie. Where is a good-looking, older back frigate? I mean, they're all super modern, but that's fine. Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? Yeah, I know, the Burke would be the best bet. So, clear out all the guys, because I forgot the checkbox. Double-click on it. Because you gotta... If you want to make it work right, then you gotta add a little bit of, Gotta work with what you got in a mod set, you know? And realistically, the Destroyer Escort would be another, like, 2 to 4 for, 4 to 6 total. I'm just gonna have 2 for that ambience. And we'll see how things go. Everett, I'm gonna be honest, I don't trust TSB to drive over the edge of vehicles, because last time we did that on the Tentis map, or TMS map, we had a amphibious Vic drive right over the edge and end up becoming a submarine for most of their time in that operation. So I'll let them exit through the back. But I'm gonna keep the top area for fighters. Speaking of, I gotta figure out what a good fighter would be to launch off this, because it's definitely not gonna be an A-10, because the A-10 cannot pick up enough, actually, I lied. An A-10 could probably take off. It will not be able to fucking land. In fact, I'm not sure if we'd even do, I might not do planes. I might just do, helicopters. Yeah, we could do Harriers, too, because VTOL, but... I mean, for the size of this map, I think I'd only need a gunship. But at the same time, you gotta consider a gunship, because a gunship is significantly OP. Like, a gunship can do an entire AO by itself if you let it. So, like, yeah, UH-1s would also be a good call. I mean, we're literally looking at them right there, frickety-frack. So I'll probably give them UH-1s instead of gunships, because again, unless you're fielding like if this was like US versus Russians, then I would be more comfortable with the gunships, because I could counter with Russian gunships and it would be fine, but 3CB does have armed AN2s, I believe, yes. Oh yeah, I mean, boom, armed, easy. It's got 2 pylons for like 3 different things. I remember using that for my for Project 11. Okay. Iceberg, would Panama be like World War II level guns? That way I'd probably have it be like M16s with 20 round magazines versus... It wouldn't be that? Well, I'm gonna have to look this up. Gosh darn it. Okay. 1980s Panama. Panama military 1980s. Let's go. United States invasion of Panama. Okay, we can just base it off of this, but maybe have it be a different incursion. I don't know. Okay. Let me try typing military capabilities. Panama Public Force. Just give me the guns. Give me the guns. What guns did they use? Please. Please, game. Please, Google. Alright, I found a good picture. Alright, so I'm seeing M16s, M60, M24. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm going to make these guys green 4. That way I can use AAF as a base template because that broken Greek English just it works really well for any like country. Just the accent, you know what I mean? That's all you really need them for. But let's build some base kits here. So I'm gonna base them off of Vietnamese kits. So let me think here. What do I want to use here? I'm gonna want an AR. Gonna need a rifleman. Grenadiers are really tricky with players because that grenadier is gonna be so goddamn accurate. If I were to give them like a thumper, I only give thumpers to my AI when I want to be a dick to the players. God damn. Also, to the person that asked earlier, yes, almost all of my Zeus ops are technically open to the public, which just means you have to go through the 5-minute spiel to get your T0 tag, and then you're good to go. So, riflemen, auto riflemen. I'm not going to do grenadiers. I'm going to be nice, despite me really wanting to be mean. Marksman, I will definitely do. We'll give them like a 24 at the squad level because I'm a jerk. Yeah, it's because the grenadier round will almost always, like 95% of the time, land its mark. And since we're probably not going to have that much in terms of body armor for an op like this, I don't want to be that much of a jerk. Because otherwise I get yelled at. I'm gonna have both rifleman AT and a missile specialist and see if I can make something out of that. And then team leader and squad leader. And then do I have an officer, dude? Okay. So this is my good old lineup here. Edit loadout. And now we're going to strip them naked. I really wish I had a strip naked button here. I should make a, you know what? I'm actually going to do that. We're going to save this as a base kit. And that way, every time I do this now, I can just load that base kit. Why did I never think about doing that earlier? I'm an idiot. Shame he doesn't have anything good down there. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Do I want to do radio? I'll keep the map, GPS, radio. Yeah, I'll get rid of all of that. Compass and watch, I'll keep that going. Has any gun been developed to replace AR-15s yet? I wouldn't be the one to ask because I'm not that much of a gun nut. I know people that are definitely better than me in that gun. Also, the little fleck right there. Jeez. All right, anyway, loadouts. Loadout. Naked. I could at least spell naked right. Jeez. I mean, this is gonna save me time. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. But let's get a uniform going here. Military soldier. Panama, 1980 to 1999. No, I don't want an ebook. I just want to see what the frickety frack they look like. No, wait, these are the US kits. No, gosh darn it, I don't want the US guys, I want the Panama! Why? You Google Panama military and it comes up with US. It's freaking biased. Why is there a Nazi uniform in this search? I freaking hate these things. Just place down a 3CB US early squad? Okay, yep, no, you're right. You're right. So literally, let's just go to Horizon Island Defense Force, or we can just go right to early US, and that'll be the same thing, so. Okay, so Alice Webbing, dark green. Yep, okay. That's easy enough. Yeah, so old BDU. Sleeves down. Yeah, that'll be fine. Now I need an Alice Webbing. And then we can use TSB's Alice Webbing, because it's, I'm biased. And I'm gonna give him the ones with ballistic protection. Just because... do I have anything in a better, like, solid green camo, though? Oh, I really want body armor, but then again, it would make sense that it doesn't have body armor. But at the same time, I'm trying to train TSB not to just, like, one-shot the dude in the chest. But then again, that it would be fitting for the time period, because personal body armors weren't really a thing till, like, the 90s, so... That should be good. Oh, Eric, you added Browning too? Nice. I know we get it from the SG mod. I think it would just be better to go without the vests. We'll give it to this. We'll give it to him for this one, for at least this one. All right, what do I got for 16A1s? Just look how beefy the frickin' NR Arms one compared to the 3CB. We also have the LMG one, because it's got that bipod. And then we can get a C-Mag. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I might make these... Everick, don't hate me, but I might do NI Arms just because I want the GL2, and when you have two guns like this, it can be a little awkward, but then again, it's like ammo compatibility wouldn't be fine, so we make it look a little beefier. Should be fine. But I mean, let's look at stats here. So this one has a higher rate of fire and a higher range, but this one has a shorter range and a lesser impact with less weight. Okay. But the accuracy is higher with the AI. So I'm actually, yeah, no, I am going to go with this one because I want the accuracy to be less. Because the AI are jerks. So we're going to go with the NI Arms puppy. Now, in terms of magazines... Standard M855, or do I want to do 20-round mags? We're going to do 20-round mags. Yeah, 20-round M855. Okay. Now, basic gear. First off, right off the bat, I see 4 frag grenades and a Fulton. The player base is going to get so pissed at me, though, if I give every AI 4 frag grenades. So I'm going to do a single frag grenade. Well, I'm gonna make it 20 rounder. I mean, fine. We'll do 30 rounders. I mean, if you're saying it's historically accurate for them to have 30, I'm not gonna argue. So let's do their medical here. What would be nice? Let's do 5 elastic, because elastic is the standard bandage we use in TSB anyway. Earplugs, 1 morphine, 1 epi, and 2 tourney. Put his Fulton in there, so that makes sense. And Bad Wolf's saying they won't get pissy. I know they will, but I'll blame Bad Wolf. I can only fit... Oh, that's his... okay, never mind. It's not to say. I hate it when I see things that fit, and then they don't actually fit, and I'm like, why didn't it fit? Trying to think. 4 frags. Let's do 2 white smoke. And then, like, this is just for, like, the base kit, like, what I'll give everybody. That should be good. Alright, so now we're literally going to go down the list. So this guy, I'm going to change his weapon and his vest to the MG. And then, where is my M60? It's probably going to be an NIS. Oh, we do have one in, Huh. Or we could do the Chad one that was rejected. But, alright, let's see. The weight's a little less. How's the accuracy? It's exactly the same. And it has a bigger fire rate. No, I'm giving him 4 frags. Wait, did I screw that up? No, I took them away. So it's only 4 frags. And that. Okay. Feel free to call me out like that, because I do make little mistakes like that I don't pick up till later, because I'm a chucklehead. He's a machine gunner, so let's get him a 1911. I'm the only person that calls it that. Well, I usually call it a 1911, but... Hollow point. Four magazines seems reasonable enough. Because this is an enemy squad, I won't bother with assistance, because I usually don't go that detailed. What ammo do you have in here loaded by default? 100 round M80 with no belts. I want tracers. Let's do white tracers every 5 shots. That sounds sexy. Okay, he's gonna need a backpack. Then again, he's probably not gonna live to fire those 2 boxes. Hold on a second. Oh, right, because the grenades are in there. Right. Because they're made to fit these. Yeah, because it can actually store those. Why are the boxes so big? Why, Everick? Why? It's okay. We can do an assault Bergen. Yeah, and then just give him 2 more boxes. Again, he doesn't need that much. That was the wrong thing. I mean, aren't these the are those 5 bullets the reload? They're reload belts. Okay. Yep, no, you're right. We'll go for mixed. Yeah, 5 times white means reload. Yeah. Now we know. Hey, so I get the text is like that. Why is the text inverted over here? Like, am I supposed to be cross-eyed? You show this at your enemy point blank range and it confuses your enemy. It adds 5+ confusion so you can shoot them easier. It's mirrored. Yeah, I get it. Alright, so I don't think I really need to give him anything else, all things considered. Oh, a helmet would probably be smart, right? Where are my silly M1 green helmets? Yeah, we're gonna do olive, but with that dirty. Alright, I like it. And since I'm gonna give that to everyone else, let's give them all that dirty M1 helmet. Cool. Alright, basic rifleman. This one's gonna be easy. 80s, technically the Panama invasion was actually like right at the smack dab start of the 90s, so it'll make sense. It should be fine for Panama. Anyway, what rifle mag did I go with? The 30-round Stagnac M855. Let's reflect that. This guy I'm not going to give a handgun. Eight-pointer, the BDU hat. Yeah, 2 magazines in there. And then I should be able to get the rest. He's not going to live past 6 magazines anyway. He doesn't need a backpack. He's 13 kilograms. He is going to be a light boy. Alright, this guy... I'm going to be honest. And then team leader, squad leader are going to get GLs. So what I just did was I put this kit, everything I put on the AT guys and the combat lifesaver. Because the combat lifesaver, all I got to do is give them a backpack with extra medical. And I have a backpack in mind. I just have to find it. Where'd it go? There she is. I mean, it's technically US late, but I love using that one as a standard green one. So, anyway, usually I do about 25 to 30 bandages for the enemy kits. I'll put 5 blood bags in them to be nice. 5 epi, 5 morphine. Because, you know, these guys are going to be medical resupply for everyone, but I don't want to give them too much because that's just going to stack the players. I always do 8 tourniquets because the players never take tourniquets. And then I'll put his pack in there. And that should be good. So that puts him at 19. Sometimes I'll put a medical helmet on him too, but I'm not sure. Let me see if the M1 has any medical variant here. I don't think so. Yeah, we have a medical beret. Kappa. You really don't see that unless you have, like, IFA or something on. Alright, the marksman. I saw M24s, so we're gonna go with M24s. Unless someone yells at me in chat right now. Give me a khaki old scope. Yeah. Eh. Yeah, we could maybe do an M14 instead. I just never get to use the M24. Oh, we could also do a Springfield. But a Springfield's too old, in my opinion. For, like, the 90s, for what Panama would have. Ghosting, no, it's not okay, but thank you for asking. Let's give him the SOCOM 16. The trick is finding a good scope. I don't think we have the M40. We can look. Oh, no, we do. Nah, that's too modern for what they would have. I think we're gonna stick with a Woodstock M14 with a scope. I usually like doing the khaki old, but that. Yeah, no, that'll work. All right, that's fine. What type of ammo are we putting in it? M14 M80. That's a good classic. You don't want to give your marksman tracers because that's silly. But yeah, let's stick with M1480. I'm usually not that concerned about ammo types and getting those exactly right. And then let's also give him 1911. I think one you were thinking about was cup. Yeah, we don't have cup in our mod set. Because we've had the mod set for like 4 years, and back then there was a meme where you could not kill a cup T90 with anything except a cup thing, but like it would just cream RHS assets every time. Alright, that should be good. He doesn't need anything else. You know what, I need a green beret. We even have a green beret. I can do a boonie hat. That'll work. And we have that, but that's SAF, so it doesn't really work that well. Boonie hat! Alright, now we have to do... First off, I'm going to do the Rifleman AT. That's an easy one. Oh, could I give him the Super Dragons? No. The bunker. No. Where are the really old... M72 A3s. Yep, from SG. That's perfect. Now, Big Boy AT. Let me think. Yes. I remember when the U.S. gave Panama those. Absolutely, the worst mistake we ever made. Okay. So I got it from SP. Interesting. Yeah, I think a Carl Gustav would be fine. Let's get the TSB one, because that one's a little better for its configs reworked. Short range, no scope. Yep, that would be fine. Type of ammo. Let's get HEAT 751s. Yeah, okay, so 751. Get the Assault Bergen. Oh, man. No, because VCOM updated, and now AI are a lot more likely to engage infantry with AT, so if I do HEDP... Yes, you're killing me. Here, I won't have it loaded for the first shot, but I will put some spares in. I will put a single HEDP in there, and that puts them at 40 kilos if I put a second HE, so yeah, okay. We'll blame you for that. Players will get armor, yes. Okay. So both of these guys are going to pretty much be the same kit because I'm lazy. Actually, no, there will be one stark difference, but I won't make that until I get in there. Let's see, M16 with the GL. Four with one in the tube. So 5 total. That should be good enough. Yep. All right. Now the vest will have another few mags and let's see. Binoculars, no night vision, no radio, no GPS. But the SL will get this puppy. And since it's US base, 1523 will be a good one. It's because TSB, we don't really have RTOs. We give the SLs the radios. And officer... Do I really want an officer here? Yeah, screw it. Alright. Let's see. We'll give him a 1911... I don't give, normally I would give the Squadron TL a handgun too, but I don't want them to focus on trying to pull it out. I want them to use their rifle or the Grenadier on reload. I need a beret, because we have taught these people that they need beret, like they killed dudes with berets. SP, we got a brown one, which honestly looks better than the green one, so we'll keep that. Does he really need the Alice webbing? No. Plus, I don't want him chucking 4 grenades at his feet. That would be kind of weird. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. And I hate him having his hands out, so I do that. And that is all of our base kits. Now, Panama. Vehicles. Vehicles, vehicles, vehicles. No, I'm gonna keep squad leaders and team leads with helmets. So US early, we would probably have some 113s. I mean, we don't really have a service belt. I mean, I could give him a slash. I'm just worried it would look too modern. That's the wrong place to look for it. I mean, I can try belt. Give him a few extra pockets like that. That one kind of looks good with it. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to put anything in it, though. But anyway, let's see. What do I got here? That to be a jerk. Just to check. Okay. You never know. Yeah, righto, Uptown. Thanks for jumping in. Let's see. Early M2. We can also do 240. I can have a medical one. I'm just trying to think about what I can use for events and shit. Supply is literally just the same thing. Unarmed ones could potentially work too. Artillery. No. Oh my gosh, the Jeeps. I mean, we gotta think, this is an island. They're not gonna have an entire armored battalion here. So maybe a car or two, like one of these, but like a tow? No. No. Like, I don't even think trucks would be here. Like, it's gonna literally be like 4 or 5 113s, and that's gonna be it. Like one of those, one of those. Oh, I have an idea. Ooh. Let me go get my idea. Let me go get my idea. Oh, I've been looking for an excuse to use this puppy again. Oh, I can bring out one of my puppies. Oh, come on. I need to clean out my mission files. I've got so many that it lags. Okay, where is it? I shelved this idea because it was going to take me too much time, and I had a lot of other things on my plate, so I didn't want to start it. But I already had this asset made, and I used it in a test mission, and the players thought it was terrifying, but it worked. Where is it? Where's that Serrani file? It's old. It's not Project 13, it's even older. Where is it? Mount Kent. Come on. Yeah, bad vehicle type, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I did use... Lamau, there's a lot of things to learn for that. No, but gimme my babies. Oh, my babies, my babies, my baby! My baby! My baby! Oh, my murder toy! I missed you. That is the 35mm, like Oberkon, whatever the fuck, that the Falklands War used, except I made it out of a Gepard and some stuff from ZU-23s to get it to look as accurate as I could. And it will shoot shit down with extreme prejudice. But it also has a radar, so if you have harm missiles, you can take it out with the harm missile. Not that I'm gonna give it to the player base. Fuck no. Alright, I gotta turn these off. Oh, I missed you, baby. I missed you. Oh, you're glitched out. No, frick. Wait. I gotta remember how this thing works. Looks... All the scripts are on her, right? I gotta remember. Her taking forever to load is a good sign. Yep, all of those set texture scripts are working fine. Alright. Play... Well, no, I can just take the crew off of her. Sabinat's got my number, my magical number. Because players keep joking and trying to take my Zeus slot and hijack things, but I don't let them. Any chance we can get a picture? Yeah. I just don't even remember what it's called. Like Oberkon, it's something. I'm not gonna give it infinite ammo. No, that would be hell. But yeah, so you're supposed to put it under the map so the tracks get covered, but the top of it still looks just fine. So, if I remember correctly, it's supposed to attach to one of the whatchamacallit. It's supposed to be attached to one of the ZUs. Because you can't put a vehicle asset in the ground, even if you hide half its textures, because it's gonna blow up. So I gotta remember what it's tied to here. Yeah, so it's tied to this lead one, so you can just throw that on the ground and boom, it falls. Also, see how the gun's missing up the top? So I actually hid the gun textures. So, I mean, technically you could still use it to shoot stuff, but you don't put AI in it. So this is literally what it looks like. I can't get rid of that German symbol. But basically, if I put the 3 guys in it, and if I have them turn out, this is what you get. And that thing will kill helicopters. But yeah, no, I use the base of these for basically making it look like that this is a towable asset, and then you have the out triggers to stabilize it. But I remember someone actually DM'd me today saying they were working on a mod. I'm not going to get into too many details, but one of the focuses of it was adding a whole new batch of AA assets. Because one of the biggest thing lacking in Arma is those AA assets. But yeah, I mean, if I were to get on the gunner here. I might give him the infinite ammo script, actually, looking at that ammo count. But yeah, no, God, let me look it up. What was the name of this asset again? If I look up Fuck Lens War AAA. This was the... Gosh darn it, what was it? What were you? Maybe it was under weapons. Anti-aircraft guns. It was the Orlikon GDF-002 35mm twin cannon. Yep. Because this is a 35mm twin cannon. And I also have the out triggers, and it's supposed to have radar capability, which this has. So, yeah. I knew I get to use this puppy again. So, you know, if I was to just set it to hate everybody, and it turns the radar on, and we were to just grab an MH6 little bird, which I'm not sure if I set them to hate or not, so let's grab an MI2. I can just grab a frickin' Taru, it doesn't matter. He shot at it. Yeah. I forgot how awesome that thing looks. Yeah, the thing will kill you. Easily. Without thought. It'll just dab on you. Alright, so anyway, we're I'm putting a few of those on this island, because I'm a jerk. But then again, if I make I could just hide those things and still give them a gunship. But I will not stream where I put those. So, yeah, I'll give the US a gunship or two, but I am not showing them where I'm putting those things. Oh yeah, you had the blowpipe, but oh man, the blowpipe wasn't the best AA. I think it's still better than the Igla, at least for Arma's sake. Anything's better than the Igla. Yeah, only one gunship to cover the advance, but I mean, even then, I'm I think that thing versus Huey's will be good enough. Because again, I don't have any guided AA, which is what would really put the gunships in hot water. No, I'm not changing the rounds to Gao. Okay. Actually, no, we weren't even finished with the other faction. We weren't finished with Panama yet because I went on a tangent and added my horrible, horrible weapon back. Okay. We're not putting Gao on that thing, okay? There's no reason. Do you know how big the Gao 8 weapon system is? Like, that's about at least twice the size of the visible parts on that thing. Like, no. No. If this was the mainland, yes. Otherwise, okay, 1. I will put 1 into the AO. 1 or 2. I'm very quick to change that. We'll put 2 in the AO. 240 bunkers, no. 50 cal statics, yes. I always like the standing ones. They're a lot easier to work with. Grenadier turret stuff, yes. Yeah, sure. Yes. Yeah. There's no planes, so that's fine. No gunships, and I don't need R&R. So that's a good template to work with there, so... Oh, yeah, I can change the camos. I haven't made an official decision of the vehicles I'm going to use yet, though. I only change the camo when I'm set on, you know, what I want to use. But let's go into here, because I also have to clear their inventories. Alright, let's go to US late. One of these per squad, and let's see, we've got the 50 cal, and that's the grenade launcher. So we can literally just have these the squads be amphibious mechanized. Utilizing that puppy. And then Huey gunships are gonna be our best bet. Even though by now they did have Blackhawks, but... You know what? Yeah, let me quickly look that up. I might do Blackhawks instead, and I might put a few Huey gunships on the Panama side. So, let me look up UH-60 real quick. Yeah, 1972. Oh yeah, we had those by then. Yeah, military shit's old, okay? It's old. Our stuff is like 40 to 50 years old, but it's still some of the best. All the military funding now, man, it just goes to missile defense, I swear. Hueys still work, but if I do Blackhawks, then I can have the Hueys be used by the enemy, so I can give them a few aircraft to use too. So I'm gonna make that change. What I want to work on though is the fun Hueys, and for the fun Hueys, we have to go to RHS, and I rarely use these types of Hueys, but it's time for the fun Huey. Now, I think this one doesn't have any pylon support, but the other one does have a pylon. Right, I could be wrong. Let me check. I don't think that one does, but if I were to edit the attributes. I'm not doing Venom gunships and stuff. It would be a little too OP for what I want. I'm very conscious about getting that. No, so we can have single pylons on them. When we have all the frickin' FIR pylon bullshit on it. Yep, okay. A single pylon on each side. That's gonna be nice. I'll set these to empty for now. Let the pilots make their calls there.
Send in Goat Team
But
6
basically,
now.
I mean, I could also use the LAV. We do have an LAV, but here's the thing about the LAV, though. It's a glass cannon, at least in our mod set. Just because one rocket will take that puppy out. This thing, I think, will be a little tankier, but I'm also using this as an excuse just to use these. I'm not gonna lie. This is all just an op so I can use the new AAV from 3CB because I'm that fucking petty. What are you doing? Oh, you're part of the Blackhawk. But yeah, no, empty pylon Blackhawks, they're allowed any type of ordnance that isn't super futuristic. Just without the armor. Let me see if we can remove the armor then. Yeah, I can see that slant stuff. Not sure if we can though. So we can do any camo for it. I think woodland and green would be a little better. And then we have the clan logo for 3CB. But yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with that. Oh yeah, no, the landing ship is pretty dope. Now, let's see. How am I going to space you the heck out? We're gonna have 2 gunships. So that means 2 pilots. Technically, we could give them codes, but nah. But yeah, they can ferry reinserts in the back here. Or, no, we're just gonna do 1. We're just gonna do 1, because I am a jerk. I gotta think about vehicle resupply too. Let me actually see the ammo counts in this puppy. I mean, Admiral, you have Everick from the 3CB dev team in this chat. Just add him and say, hey, I want generic unpainted textures. And then he might tell you to go screw yourself. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Well, first off, I'm going to drive this thing in the water, because this would be really awkward if, I trust Everick. I really do. Also, I need to fix that SAF bug. We have to make sure it can go in the water. What do you mean you'll cry if it sinks? Everick, no. That's not a good thing to tell me right now. And we're gonna drive it off the dock, because that's the best way to do it. Okay. That's good. We got that working. Now, how many people can I throw in this thing? 14, so 17 slots total. So I could literally have 10-man infantry teams. And then a full, like, driver-gunner. Oh, man. So, like, 13-man squads. That would be dope. But I'm probably going to keep it 8. So, 48 of 8. Okay, so 480 rounds of that. Yeah. Looks like it's 20 millimeter. And then 1,000 rounds of this. Oh, yeah, no. We won't need to do resupply then for those puppies. Okay. Also, to the person who asked who the music, what the music was earlier, if you're still here, it's Jet Set Radio Future, the first melody, aka what you first listened to. Because I'm bored. Can it pop smoke? Probably. Everick says yes, so he's been right so far. I would hope he's the mod developer. And again, I've made missions and I've like said, oh yeah, it can do this, and it could not do it. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot, I'm sorry. Why am I craving milkshakes right now? I am an honest mess. Okay, so let's see, 4 squads. Are we gonna do a command team? We have command in the LAV. Yeah, let's make a command LAV. Screw it. Let's see. Get the wooden boyo, because I mean it's a glass cannon anyway. So command LAV, 4 squads of 10 with 3 in. So it would be 13, 26, 54. Normally I wouldn't do that big of a squad, but because of player counts, could go either way. 2 squads in command with air support could do this AO. I mean, it's Porto, for fuck's sake. I know, LAV stands for Lightly Armored Vehicle. So thank you. So, yes, Broadshare, you're very right. Sorry, I don't mean to give you shit. I'm just having fun. Alright, I'm literally just gonna use US late as a, base plate here from 3CB. Again, it's a 3CB up, yay! I know, I'm just fucking with you. Sorry. Yeah, so I literally just have a squad here with like a 113 and then maybe put up some weak fortifications around here, you know, nothing like no modular bunkers, but some like little wooden stuff. Maybe fortify that up a little bit, add some roadblocks to the town. Turn this into a military position or make like a little military base back here in this clearing area or that clearing. Turn this little hill into an AA spot. Turn back there into an AA spot. Put another AA spot over here because I mean for this thing to have a full 360 coverage. So 3 different AA positions, 1 or 2 different artillery positions. Yeah, it could work. Did 3CB add an RPD? No, just an RPK and RPK 74. I know for TSB assets, we have an RPD. 100-round madness, that boy. It's a good start. All right, anyway, let's build kits. Late men. Do I have officer in here? Do I? I don't see an officer with an X, which means I have to build one. Unless I'm blind, that could be very right. You know, okay, officer has a slash, though. I'm very petty when it comes to my offs. I'm also very stupid. So I will always put officers with the default X from vanilla because it just helps me with my little color coding bullshit. I just deleted it. Dude, you fucking dingus. Okay, that's fine. So let's see. Types of roles I'm gonna need at least for slotting. Officer, team leader, squad leader. I mean, it doesn't matter because they're the same symbol, so I'll just reword it. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to need AT. I'm gonna need machine gun. I'm gonna need a base kit for riflemen. Do I want an engineer? Yeah, for a 10-man squad and that guy can repair because the other guys would technically be focused on. Yeah, we can have a stigma where, you know, the vehicle crew guys can't do the repair. The infantry, like an infantry guy in the squad can, which means that vehicle is going to have to rely on sticking with the squad, which gives them another reason to. Because normally TSB, we have our guys be able to repair their own Vics. But I like this idea. I always like testing new ideas here. Again, some of the players are going to hate me for it, but test the norm. Fat Gorilla Gaming. Nice. Thanks for the party of 4 for that raid, man. What were you doing just now? think. I still don't have a rifleman. I'm big dumb. Okay. Do we also have helicopter pilot? Where's the stupid rifleman? Liru. I mean, crewmen. Just because of that base kit. And a marksman at the platoon level. Am I blind? No, it's because you were literally covering the rifleman slots, you dingus. I'm saying, I swear. Playing a bit of Liberation? Nice. Hey man, it doesn't matter how big the raid is, it's the thought that counts, and I appreciate you coming here. Okay. All the camos look the same. We got a different helmet here. Is that a car 15? That would make sense. Okay. I mean, let me just look at his gun real quick before I do the normal thing I'm going to do. Barb, why don't you love me anymore? Well, Barb is cold. Yeah, Colt Carbine, car 15. Okay. You'd love to get into one of my ops? I mean, this one will be one of the options for next Monday. For Mondays, usually I let people vote on them these days over the weekend, unless I'm super busy and I don't have time to make stuff. So I just throw things together. I do not want to make him be the base kit. Let's grab the section leader. Okay, so why am I selecting all of them and going to their inventories? Well, that's because I'm going to build a base kit for all of them. So it means you go into uniform. Deletes everything. Cool. So the question, how do I get involved? Oh, exclamation point Discord. And then the read first section. And that should set you up. We're gonna do 15, but I don't know why I just clicked that 5 times instead of holding shift like I did for the first 10. Yeah, okay. Earplugs, 2 sets of epi, 2 sets of morphine. Just because I like them to be able to manage your own pain. 2 tourniquets. We're going to have M16A2s as the base gun, so we can do some ammo. Then again, let's try to have the uniform reserved for their gear. Also, they do get body armor. Oh man, they're going to be spoiled. Let's do a grenade and a smoke. 2 smokes on everybody. Yep, that's fair. And then, what do I need to do here? Watch, uniform, radio. Oh, I'm going to be a jerk and not give him short ranges. He didn't really get that to the 2000s, man. Do I give everyone binos? No, because I'm a jerk. Let's get rid of the balaclava. I don't know why all the units... Makarov made that a silly little Easter egg where all the units get balaclavas. Do I really need kit bags? For what I'm really gonna give them, no, but... Shrug. Yeah, the woodland camo's nice. It's not really gonna be the best camo for this environment, but I'm gonna keep it. It'll help really distinguish them from the enemy, and that's all you really need for camo. Because camo will not blend you in a map for a PvE game. For PvP, it could work. It depends how dumb your opponent is. But otherwise, this should be good. Do I give him a Fulton to be a jerk, even though it doesn't really need to be given because of it's going to be a day op? Debating. Okay. We're going to apply that as the base. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, right. Handgun. Do I also give you a 1911? I guess I do. Okay. If that's the case, that's completely full. I'm going to give you 2 handgun magazines in your vest then. Okay. So, officer and team lead are going to be pretty much the same kit. I just have it because of the symbol differentiation for myself. So why did I go to helmet? Let's go to guns. M16A2GL, which is an NI arms gun, so that's going to look a little wonky, but they're not going to pay attention to that. So 40mm grenade launcher. M855 magazine. Real quick, I gave all of you guys M855, right? One of the biggest pet peeves I have in Arma when I play missions is when the motherfucking magazine in the gun is different than the magazines you have in your inventory. Because then you, like, when you scroll wheel to do stuff with your scroll wheel menu, you always get an option to reload that magazine different between what you have in your vest and what you have in that one gun. And it irks me. And it's something so petty to be pissed about, but I'm at that level of pettiness. I'm not gonna give them starlight scopes because this is gonna be a day up. We'll probably do a dawn assault because that'll, if I'm having them assault from the east, the sun rising. Wait, no, the sun rises to the. No, that's the west, Liru. Do I have the sun come up from the east and be in their eyes just to be a jerk? Yeah, let's do that. Because I don't want it to go into the evening, because then, you know, they would actually realistically prep the night vision stuff. I'll get it eventually. Look, I'll be honest. Everything in the brain is fine. Everything that comes out of the mouth is questionable. That's part of my insanity. I'm not really good at showing people how to do things unless it's like one-on-one. And I'm walking them through everything. Alright, 8 magazines. Let's do 10. And then with one in the gun, that'll be 11. And then the vehicles will have resupply anyway. And then the rest of your room will have 8 of those, 1 in the tube. And then we still have the backpacks, but the backpacks are going to be replaced with the 1523. You know, it would be easier if you just typed radio. Radio-y. Okay, so with that... You don't know, I'm going to do it the RH, the 506 way. We're going to do 13 magazines. I think they're 13. They're either 11 or 13. I'm going to do 13. That still puts them at a decent carry weight. And then... I'm going to have a JTAC roll too, and I'm going to have to give them colored smokes. But then again, if I want it to be done at the squad level, just in case JTAC goes down, plus this means I don't have to build a different kit, let me get some colored smokes. Let me get 2 more frag grenades. Let me get... Where be the color? Red, blue, red and green. So 2 red, 2 green. And then 5 red, 5 blue, and that's 32 kilograms. And again, if they need more, we'll put more in the Vic, and that'll solve that problem. Furthermore, binos, B8, B15... Yeah, we'll keep standard binos on. Periscope! Periscope! There's this one robot chicken skit where it's the Beatles and a group called the I think Big Blue Meanies or something. Anyway, there's a joke about periscopes in there, and there's an explosion. It sounds so much dumber when I do. I don't know. I like robot chicken. Big F. How much body armor does this thing give them? Wow. And they're fighting dudes with no body armor. Okay, so they should do really well in this AO, which means I have an excuse to make the AI jerks with their defensive positions. Excellent! I'm gonna give him Carl Gustav, screw it. Let's see. These are 2 kits I can make the exact same. Do I want to do mines? I could give the EOD guy a mine detector and a defusal kit. Oh, yeah, no, we can totally do mines. But I mean, the vehicle will be able to roll over them anyway. What's not correct? That they have body armor? The freaking god level body armor we have right here from PASGT that, like, literally goes up to ballistic protection. I am bulletproof. Okay. That's enough out of me. Okay, so basic rifleman kit. Let's give him his M855 ammo, if I can find it. I put... No. Yes, I did. Okay. Again, I'm super fucking paranoid about magazines. I want to make sure the right one's in it, because I never mean to inflict what I feel like is the most painful thing in a game to other people. 12 of those, and then... I guess 2 more grenades, and boom, you're a rifleman. Okay, only let me put 1. That's fine. Four grenades. I mean, it's good to have the extra backpack room, because I can just get more ammo for the MG. Speaking of the MG, I think it'll be a 249, so I'll just get the 249 with no scope, even though it'll probably have a rail on it. I know this because Drum berated the shit out of me for it when we were doing some Gulf War stuff. But what should his AT be? Probably a Carl Gustav, just like the other, because I can't really think of any other modern AT other than the Carl Gustav. So we're probably gonna need AT assistance too, so that's why we have extra room in that backpack. So all the riflemen will just be assistants. We could do the Dragon. Let me look that up. Was the M47 in... What year was it made? It was phased out of U.S. military service in 2001, favorable to the Javelin. Oh, 1975 to present. Dragons it is. Now, do I use the SG Dragon? Or do I use the Ace Dragon? It's an AA launcher? Okay, never mind. We're using the SG one. That's weird. Okay. I mean, yeah, well, we're gonna test this for sure. You know what? I'll test it right now. But here, I need to actually make sure all my template stuff is made before I test. So let's just quickly go to our settings, load all the standard tier 2 settings. That way everything works the way I want it to. That way I can say, oh, hey, you know, I did actually test it, I swear. Take the 3CB randomization off. Yes, I will have to do that because I'm using 3CB as base kits. Oh God, Everick, thank you for reminding me. Oh no, you're right. You're right. You're totally right. Everick, even turning off randomization doesn't work for me sometimes. So I literally do not use 3CB as base kits. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Oh, it brings back so much bad memories. Ah! Okay, let me get 2 of these puppies out. All right, putting you there. Let's say you're in a little divot here, and you're Chad of a player, Chad Lightcock. Fun fact, that was a bard character I played in a D&D session once. But anyway, Chad here, he gets eyes on. So he pulls out, and obviously the dive-in thing isn't supposed to appear in his interface, but it does. And excellent. And Chad did minimal damage. Okay, let's be honest. If you're gonna fight the freaking tank, then maybe you should call the air support on it. But at the same time, let's see. How did Chad do? Chad disabled the top turret. Okay, that's actually not that bad. Fortunately for Chad, the tank is now turned around. And the gunner cannot move his gun. So the commander also can't move his gun. So never mind, Chad did a good job. Hi, VOD. Alright, now let's pretend there's a 113 on... Where would be a good spot for Chad to shoot this thing from? Here, let's try a longer range shot here. So I'm pretty sure this is fly-by-wire. Oh yeah, she's fly-by-wire, alright. Yeah! And maybe she's reloadable? I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be reloadable. But we'll make it reloadable. So yeah, that's a good launcher. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep building these, and then I'm going to copy them into base NATO kits, because I'm pretty sure I made these out of base AAF kits. So yeah, that's good. Let's see, it's almost 9 o'clock too, and I haven't had dinner yet. So you know what? Here's what I'm just gonna tell you guys how the rest of this is gonna be developed. You should be able to swap the tube out with the front, just like the Javelin. Yeah, because that's like the the clue system, and that's the tube. But that's not a 3CB launcher. I know 3CB does have that feature. Fun fact: I told the 506th about that feature because they didn't know, and then a month later they updated to use that feature, and I'm like, yeah, you're welcome. But anyway, here's how this is going to be built. I'm going to finish making those kits. I will then divide them into squad... actually, no. I will then turn them into NATO base units instead of 3CB. I will then make the squads of 13 with a command team, probably with like a marksman in there too. Then the pilots. I will then make the resupply up here. I will test the drive time for the vehicles. And then I will start fortifying the island, building my base kit, setting up the AA, all that stuff. And make that work. But guys, now that I say that I'm hungry, I can feel my tummy being hungry. So let's give this a little save. And yeah, I mean, that was just a nice little look at the new 3CB assets. Did I say that right? Yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes I call 3CB CBA because I'm an idiot. But I mean, that's how it works. Don, do you have a raid lined up for me? Get me a raid lined up. Let's raid somebody. Just initiate it right off the bat. Just try to make sure it's not the same people, because I don't want to make it look like I'm simping for anyone specific. But yeah, Everett, good work, man. I cannot wait to spread the love to TSB and make them hate you as much as they hate me. Alrighty. Yeah, go raid Havoc 6, because Havoc 6, I think, subbed me today, so that's a good way to pay back. Tell him I said hell. Actually, no, I'll jump in to the raid here. I just have to watch through the ad, because it doesn't let me hear them through OBS.